I want to share a truly disturbing and unsettling experience I had when I moved into a new house. This is a story that still haunts me and serves as a reminder that sometimes the things we can't see can be the most terrifying. When I first found the house, it seemed perfect. It had everything I was looking for. Spacious rooms, a nice backyard, and it was in a peaceful neighborhood. The real estate agent didn't mention anything out of the ordinary, and the previous owners didn't disclose anything unusual either. The problem started almost immediately after moving in. At night, I would hear strange noises, footsteps in the hallway when I knew I was alone, doors creaking open, and sometimes even whispers that I couldn't quite make out. I tried to convince myself that it was just the house settling, but the fear was creeping in. Then the nightmares began. Vivid, terrifying dreams of shadowy figures lurking in the corners of my room, or the feeling of someone watching me while I slept. I woke up drenched in sweat and paralyzed with fear, unable to shake off the feeling of dread. One night, I woke up to a loud crash in the kitchen. Heart pounding, I grabbed a flashlight and went to investigate. To my horror, I found all the cabinets wide open, dishes shattered on the floor. I knew I had locked everything securely before going to bed. There was no logical explanation for it. As days turned into weeks, the activity escalated. Objects would go missing and then reappear in odd places. I began seeing fleeting shadows out of the corner of my eye, but whenever I turned to look, there was nothing there. The atmosphere in the house was heavy, suffocating, and I felt like I was constantly being watched. One evening, while I was in the shower, I heard the distinct sound of whispering right outside the bathroom door. My heart raced as I finished quickly and threw open the door, but there was no one there. I started spending more and more time outside the house, unable to bear being alone within those walls. Finally, I reached my breaking point. I couldn't live in constant fear and paranoia any longer. I decided to contact a paranormal investigator to assess the situation. They brought in equipment and conducted investigations over several nights. They captured eerie EVPs, electronic voice phenomena, strange temperature fluctuations, and even captured some bizarre anomalies on camera. The investigator told me that there seemed to be a presence in the house, and they believed it might be related to the history of the property. They couldn't definitively explain everything that was happening, but they offered to perform a cleansing ritual to try to ease the atmosphere. After the cleansing, the house did feel somewhat different, quieter, less oppressive. The activity diminished, and I slowly regained some sense of normalcy. However, the memories of those haunting experiences still linger. I've since moved out of that house, but the feeling of unease is something that I can't forget. This experience taught me that sometimes the scariest things aren't just the stuff of movies, they can happen in our own lives. It's a reminder that we don't always understand everything around us, and sometimes there are forces beyond our control. For more content like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel.